Everything's up and running, right? I hope so. Oh, wait, I'm a moron. I forgot one of the most important things. Oh, yeah, I really should have thought this through. A hot damn. For anyone who just came in, I apologize. Give me a second. And we can know the show up. Anyway. Uh-oh. Um... Okay. Uh-oh. Ah, there I am. How did I forget the most important thing? The model. Alright, people following, people don't. Up to them. Everything's fine and dandy. Oh man, I only did the stream for 1 week. How did I forget the most important thing? Anyway, enough of my complaining. Welcome everyone to the show. Today, Red Planet Farming Part 2. Wanna know what happened to Part 1? I forgot to save it. So please let me know if any audio issues occur, because it's hard for me to tell. Anyway, we'll be going to Utopia Plantita. This outpost site is a large basin known for Utopia Plantina. The site was selected because of its access to groundwater, something that scientists at the outpost are currently studying. Utopia Plantia is also notable for the thin layer of frost that sits on the surface during the colder times of year. Cold snap radiation and meteor shower are not a hazard I have to deal with. 15 people alive so far. Dude, we finally made it to Planet Utopia Planet. Okay, I'm stop that now. Sorry, I didn't mean to get too excited. It's just I've never actually seen permafrost in my life before. And Utopia Plantina seems to have a lot of it. Also underground water source beneath the region, which means we have access to enough water to start experimenting with aquatic crops. I don't know about that. I remember hearing stuff about the water on Mars being extremely salty, Get more from the water, Chris. I don't want to do that. Only cost me 4 coins. Alright, this involves a lot more thinking than I thought I was going to. Additional, of course. Back in and already finding problems. search for Viking 2. A few researchers are planning to search for the remains of Viking 2, the Viking 2 rover from 1976. They want to set up a similar outpost research just west of the Utopia Cantina site. They believe the remains of the rover may be. There's still a large number of settlers in order to set up this operation. North, south, east, west. Where should we go? Where's the rover? God damn, this place is large. Alright, let's go. Eastern staff. Died. If this was real life, they'd be in serious trouble from the lack of vitamins and other stuff. Alright, I can right click to see what these need. This needs water and ice protection. This just needs radiation. Radiation is random, so we'll go with the water. Looks like you made it through the first year here. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised. Thanks for the vote of confidence, lazy. I've also noticed what seems like you're pretty limited in terms of land you can expand into. What's up with that? What are all these ropes doing? Maybe bulldozers or something? You can bulldoze my man. Bulldoze the ropes. Anyway, I heard that your population gets a little bigger. Some scientists plan to set up a research facility. Maybe they'll open up access to their land. Should still have just enough for one person to starve. Okay, set up the groundwork for the beam. Starving population. The beans I'm gonna cut it. Another year entirely of watercress. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of these people will be dead regardless. Steady population growth, always good. Earth announces plan to start mundane faucet outpost. Fosse outpost. Medusae fosso. Earth has announced plans for an outpost on the mysterious Medusae Fosse formation. Scientists aim to conduct research on the planet's volcanic past. Outpost is reportedly seeking a new regional agricultural director for the settlement. Okay, so that will be me in a couple months time. Martians left out. Okay, let's continue. I get more cash areas. I get even split. Wrong one. Heat protection is what I want. Do this thing. People will starve. Just enough. Wow. More than enough. Okay, we got one extra food for some people who get sick of cranberries and watercress. Alright, easy time. Let's go. get something else other than just watercress. You get cranberries. Oh, this is a constant one. Okay, that's good. That's another thing I don't have to worry about. License on how to... License now required to operate buggies on Mars. Special license is now required for anyone wishing to operate a vehicle at Utopia Cantina Outpost. The recent influx of settlers on Earth has led to increased buggy crashes. Reportedly because Earthlings are not used to driving and Martians decrease growth. That's gotta be expensive. The repairs, the fuels, the fact that you have to ship parts from Earth as well. It could easily take months to fix 2 broken buggies. Yikes! Right, I don't live on Mars. Mars outputs causes a renewed interest in cartography. With many new settlements across Mars, there's a renowned interest in cartography and art of mapping. What was once a declining art form from the fully charted Earth is now an exciting activity for those who wish to explore and document uncharted regions of the Red Planet. That's nice. People find things. Ooh, okay. Prep for the future. That way I don't have to worry about this place anymore. And that kind of is more than enough. I should be able to survive this. None of them are affected by radiation either. So solar flare should do nothing except make it a little extra toasty. Drastic fall. The search for Viking 2. Looks like the researchers were able to successfully set up a research facility just west of the outpost, and have located the remains of the 1976 Viking 2 rover. They also plan to keep the research facility open for further testing and experimentation. Ooh. Population up by 30. Oh, I'm in trouble. You pieces of shit marked for expansion. Alright, no need, but have you seen the forecast? This super cold. According to some weather experts here at the Outpost, they're gonna particularly cold year here at Utopia Cantina. That means all the crops, even the ones that can normally withstand the colder temperatures, are gonna need cold snap protection this year. We're calling it super cold snap. You wanna invest in some... I can't even invest in so much. Remember, it's watercress, okay? Refund. Is it? No, it's not that one. There's the rover. Oh, I never noticed that. You could hover over stuff. Little brains down here, put a smiley to get rid of food. Upgrades, solar panel. Costs quite a bit. This one for 4 extra coins, but I need to buy that anyway. Okay, roughly half of this is about 2 plus the 1 coin, we get 3. I get refund 50% of cranberries. At 7 I get 3 wins, so 3, 6, 3, 2, 1, 6. The 6 coins I get from replacing all that is worth more than the 2 would give me. Okay. Should be good. Why not land and go? Super snap does nothing against me. accept the report. I survived another day. My extra points, nice. Great job. Local scientists were able to run experiments on the aquatic crops you've grown to help study the effects of processed Martian water on locally grown food. And it increased by 5%, 20%. This dude. Exclusive Welcome to another interview with Marvin DeMartini, assistant to the agriculture director. In today's interview, Martin DeMartini discusses how he handles daily stress of working for the daily stress. I'm the one that has to worry about life. He's just sitting on his ass looking pretty. Yeah, I have to admit it, but working for the agriculture director is really demanding job. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only person to do any of the work. And don't even get me started on all the director's ridiculous requests, like doing your job. I've never admitted this before, but I don't think the current director has any previous farming experience before starting this job. Okay, he's got a point there. I had to explain everything to him in this right to bring okay? I could have picked it up on my own. By the way, just to make sure, this is all off the record, but you lying sack of shit. Moron's gonna be fired. Cold snap. Not affected by cold. I should be able to get the radiation might kill the radiation's gonna kill that. Radiation costs electricity, so that ain't happening. I'm putting that down. So praying that this is enough. Too much. Request for Martian legumes, nuts. Nutritionists at the outpost are suggesting that you start growing more crops classified as legumes for your settlers. As a greater source of carbohydrates, fat, and proteins, legumes will make a great addition to Martian meals. Specifically, they are requesting beans, pods, and edamame. You know what beans? Explosive growth won't hurt me too much. I've said that before and it ended in demise. Let's not do that. Let's just get enough to scoot on by and go. I need to build my farm and buildings. What exactly did that do? Looks like a hospital, so I'll let that slide. That's pretty important. Plenty of cash. Good to see, good to see. 43. I'm good to see. More people. Yeah, hospital. Okay, I let that slide. I just received a report that a comet from Jupiter's family of comets is coming to pass by later this year. This is good and bad news. Good news, we get to watch a meteor shower. Bad news, it's possible that those meteors could do some damage to your field. Probably expect upgrades on anywhere from 1/3 of your field to be destroyed this year. You cannot predict which plots are endangered by you. I plan to get a little extra food. The game found that I was skirting just by, so it decided to punish me. Well, I am not too ready. Well, I don't got much of a choice. Time to go. And pray none of the plants get destroyed at least. That is pretty. Unfortunately, the plants don't agree. The poor beans, at least only one of them go broke. Skyrocketing. Edamame beans. Settlers from Earth delighted with blue sunset on Mars. Blue sun actually looked pretty cool. Settlers arriving from Earth are delighted to see the iconic deep blue Martian sunset in person. The dramatic phenomenon itself comes from light blue scattering of the fine dust in the atmosphere as the sun sets across the Martian landscape. That we call the sea. Blue sunset. That must be something. Spaceship prices soar on Earth after a temperature rise. Hottest summer on record for Earth causes surging prices for settlers wanting to move to a new planet. Some worry that soon only the wealthy will move to Mars, using the sudden rush among the Earth and the population catch up and move to Earth before the price gets too high. Yeah, hospital. There's 2 hospitals. Oh, I guess you can't be too safe. Oh, super grow lights. I can fit rid of these shady ones. They're pretty expensive. Keep. These require nothing, but they give basically nothing. Refund all this. How many of those do I need? Because I don't plan to go to 2. Nothing good will come of it. I'm really careful about this. I'll just spend willy-nilly, otherwise I'll end up broken and starving everyone. Can't have that because of the solar flare. Can't have that because I'll need more water and I have to keep the water heater on. People don't starve, I guess it's alright. Burning rays from the sun. The frigid temperatures of the Martian North. And I'm off scot-free. Yes! Alright, Cranberry's really putting it in for the cash that he's the Jeff off. And the population is rising. Come on, Adam and Beans. Spaceship roars, settlers from Earth homesick for rainy days. Many of the recent settlers from Earth are reported feeling homesickness, particularly for rain. Martian sky may look overcast, the atmosphere is too thin and cold for rain. The former Earthlings are reportedly looking for new petty excuses to cancel plans. That sounds about right. There you are. Cold protection. Earnings plus them, alright, we got a big pack of cash coming. I need more work. Algae farm produces 15 food and 15 cow. That is good, but that's too much. One's more than enough. be with you. And we survive another year. Slow incline, that's what we want. Not sharp, that's it. Nice work, thanks to you. It looks like the settlers at the outpost are loving the additional legumes like peas, edamames, and beans to their diet. Unfortunately, it'll only be for that year. Lettuce or blueberries? Good blueberries, I like blueberries. Repeat and repeat. One of the it's that dude, I can tell from the outline already. One of the citizens at the outpost misses the taste of fresh blueberry jam from back on Earth and is requesting you grow a batch of Martian blueberries to help satisfy his cravings. He asks to remain anonymous at the time, but are you willing to compensate? It's willing to compensate you for your You had the balls to make fun of me live in front of everyone, now you're asking for my help? Ooh, that is a good one. Lighting and cold protection. This basically covers this, and I can have different plants for that as well. Actually, could work really well. Grass, I'll build one of these, that way I won't have to worry about food as much. Food will still be a problem, but I won't have to deal with that as much. It costs a lot more energy though. But I won't have to replace it every time there's a food that requires something cold instead. Solar flare, so it should be okay. This requires power, so I can't build that. I should be okay as long as I do this. Just in case I need some spare cash because I spend everything and then die. Let's go! Onward to the new day. New year, I should say. Everything's fine, no one's dying. The rival's looking pretty green. It's very much of a concern. Uh-oh, I produced a lot more food. Population spec, and I lose one of them. Thank you very much. It's not like I need them. I heard a rumor about the Interplanetary Department of Agriculture that there are plans for a new outpost at the Medusae Fossae. I apologize to anyone who watches this who finds me, what's the word for it? Butchering the horrible word. Apparently they're looking for someone to fill in the position of regional agriculture director and had even considered for the role. But if you continue to raise the population here at Utopia Cantina, you'll get the job. Keep up the good work and maybe we'll get you to move in one day. Medusae Fossae. And it'll be ideal because I'm pretty sick of living in the field. It's pretty cold up here. It's raining. Also, you're not doing any of the work, so I don't care what you think. Why did it have to be cold and light? Why couldn't it be cold and radiation? Because I have no idea. I know it destroys things, but I don't know if it produces radiation. 3, so if I just go ham this will be bad. If I'm unable to keep up the production of food with that increase, I'll be in serious trouble. A little bit extra just to keep me going, and please tell me to annual assistance per annum. Oh, this is a one-time plan. Oh god. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Actually take out some of those crops, please. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I took out the fertilizer, that's the more expensive one. But I won't get as much production, so it won't be as bad. Oh no, it's still pretty bad. And I get less cash. Oh, shit. I'm out of it anyway. Hey, that went better than last time. As always, we would like to congratulate you on your hard work you put into sustaining the colony at the Utopia Plantina outpost. A new outpost has been set up at the Medusae Fossae to accommodate the increasing number of new settlers moving to Mars. The region's high content of volcanic ash should boost growth of crops, making it a sustainable location to feed the large number of settlers that will be arriving in the coming years. They have requested that you relocate to the outpost and assume the position of Regional Agricultural Director. You'll be relocated to the Medusae Fossae, but you will be able to travel back to the other 3 sites at any time. So I'm given a forced promotion for more work. I'm going to be getting more pay. Meteor, dust storm, radiation, okay, stuff like that one. This outpost at the Medusae Fossae was established to study the mysterious formation of dust volcanic ash located at the site. The outpost has also been recently opened up to the Agricultural Department with hopes of studying the effects of nutrients found in volcanic ash on locally grown Martian crops. Technically still Earth crops, just because it's grown on Martian crops. Here we are at the Medusae Fossae. This is kind of weird, right? Look around all the dark scattered around. From what I've heard, scientists think that all the dark patches are deposits of volcanic ash, but don't worry, none of the volcanoes on Mars are active anymore. I guess there's all this excess ash and dust is going to lead to big dust storms. Great, just what we needed, more hazards. What are you complaining? You're doing jack all. Quinoa, that's a new one. Potato. This should be smooth sailing. Alright. Quinoa done. 10 people. Oh no. I like grapes. Showed up this year, seriously, this is a bigger population increase than we used to in the first year of any outpost. I don't know about you, but I personally find this pretty annoying. Why do people moving to Mars all of a sudden? Probably because they heard the food here is good and no offense, you're eating it. You don't like it, you can starve. Maybe Mars is starting to get a popular destination. Maybe Mars is starting to become a popular destination. I guess that's good, but it means we have to work extra hard to accommodate all these new cities. What do you mean, we? I'm the one growing the food, you're sitting back and sticking shut down. Oh shit, dust storm. I'm in trouble. also increases sustenance, so it means Jack. Oh, people are starving right off the bat. Those boys are like, never think. I think the people here are squid, it's their fault for coming all at once. Oh, these people are gonna starve! Oh no! Why did it have to be a dust storm? Why couldn't it be meteor shower? At least that way I won't kill off my population too quickly. Question the accuracy of these people are gonna die. Do I grow all the crops, pray they don't get destroyed? Or I just grow what I've got now and pray they don't die? Jack, and there's no one to spend it on. This is not looking good. Nuclear generator. Do we import the uranium from Earth, or does the uranium come from Mars itself? What about the water for the cooling towers? That's basically what that is. Would the water just be used? Would it be drinking water? Recycled water? Recycled water might be difficult because there's salts in everything we drink. When we drink and we piss it out, there's usually salts and stuff. Probably have to clean it up before using that kind of water. I'm doing anything I can to distract myself from the impending doom that might be the death of everyone in the second year. Current research. Mysterious deposit. Scientists detect a mysterious deposit of soil containing high amounts of volcanic ash just east of the city. Interested in studying the properties of ash and its effects on the crop growth. They want to set up a research facility closer to the deposit, but need a larger crew to do it. Oh boy, oh no. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice. Hey Jelly, hey Caldonia, I hope I said your names right. Sorry, I was really focusing on how screwed the population is. I'm very sorry, I only just noticed that you are here. My apologies. Ah, the game volume's loud. Okay, let me try and fix that. I am so sorry for not noticing you lot sooner. It's just half my population is gonna die. I already have 13 deaths on my hands. Is the audio better, by the way? Not too loud, not too soft. I'm gonna hope it's just right. So, time to send 13 people to their deaths. A little lower. Okay, give me a sec. That better? Alright, I'm gonna assume that's yes. It's not murder, it's these people are greedy. If they just half their rations, I'm pretty sure the rest would survive. Oh boy. No, death incoming. The stupid dust storm cost half these people to die, not my mismanagement of the food. You see this going up? It's gonna be a sharp downward turn. Oh! Even better, only 8 people died. Better. Oh shit, a graveyard. Oh god. I forgot about this. The Medusae fossae, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, population plummets in deadly famine. Oh no! Mayor is furious with Department of Agriculture ahead as population numbers fall after a year of subpar food productions. Officials now say that 8 lives were lost due to the starvation following the food shortages. Jesus! Oh. Well, they should have been able to, you know, survive on less food. That's their fault, not mine. This is a permanent plant. But it's expensive enough as it is. It only requires radiation, protection, and irrigation. Can't plant it now, so solar flare is gonna screw it with the radiation, and the water's expensive. This only requires radiation and water, so for now, just to get my cash back up and running, I may have to do this. Hopefully people won't die this time. Next year. Time to go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I hope I'm saying your name right, Khalid. This game is pretty fun, but it's pretty stressful as well, especially when you don't have enough money for food. A lot of thinking involved, so this is not the game for me. Still fun to play. Up, down, up. Next is gonna crash to 10. Martians question the accuracy of horoscopes. Some citizens have started wondering if their horoscopes are still accurate on Mars, when it is based on the star's positions in relation to the Earth's astrologers, working diligently to find an explanation for the problem, but have yet to come up with a decisive conclusion about it. Medusa fossae shows signs of previous volcanic history, yet before the ash that you've been talking about, of course it has. It's hard to miss the vast patches of dark ashy soil around the Medusae fossae outpost. Scientists are looking to study the patches of this volcanic ash to gain a better understanding of volcanic activity on Mars millions of years ago. It's pretty interesting about the astrology thing though, since the star's position is a big factor to all of it. Would you be different if it was on Mars, or would it be pretty much the same? Alright, I should start expanding to get water. That way I wouldn't have to worry about crops too much. Good luck, food money, yeah. This game's like real life, struggling to survive. And not enough, I need money to pay for power as well. It is real life. It'd be worth it to have the irrigation system at all. Then again, in the chance that this becomes unavailable, because it does from time to time when you plant too many of these, you need to rely on different crops, so... If I set that back once and invest in this, I have plenty of... I want a little meter. I invest in this, that way I have power for the next time. 80 cash is good, let's go. I hope this works out well. Alright. With that, I survive another year. The settlers as well this time. Crops still grown on the ash fields increase sustenance by 50%. Solar flames will damage all crops if unprotected. Solar flares. It's one thing after another to feed these people. Citizens share their thoughts on global dust storms. Citizens are split on the preference for global dust storms, a phenomenon where dust storms become so large they encompass the entire Martian globe. The giant storm scares some citizens, while other citizens tend to enjoy the moodiness of the darker atmosphere. I prefer not to breathe in dust, but you do you. Settlers annoyed with water pressure in their showers. Many settlers have expressed both their surprise and disappointment with the quality of showers on Mars due to the lower gravity. Notice that the water pressure in their showers is considerably lower than what they're used to on Earth, leaving them annoyed. Well, don't get showers then. Stop complaining. Can only do so much for you people. That's a lot of cash. Good, good. I need what a cash I can get. I need more power too, but that can come later. Time to go on for another year. I should be able to on media, of course. Neglected to notice the thing that will literally destroy the 12 bucks I just spent. Fortunately, no dust storm, so the bean survived. Alright, first research unlocked. Great work! Scientists successfully set up a research facility just east of the settlement on a deposit of volcanic ash. They have noticed that the plots of area will give 50% sustainable boost to crops. How do they know it's 50%? Don't question it. It's just more food for them and they don't care. Peppers, lettuce. I'll take the lettuce. So it looks like some scientists have finally figured out what's up with the huge grey patch of soil over on the east is. They believe it's volcanic ash and they set up a research facility to start studying more of it. They even said you can expand into that area. Normally I wouldn't bother you with this, but it seemed relevant. Apparently growing crops on the ash can give you a boost in sustenance. Boost in food is always good. Oh, that is a lot. Growing grapes. Your personal assistant Martin the Martini isn't shy about his love for jam anymore. He's now coming to you personally asking you to grow some grapes so you can make homemade Martian grape jam. Might be even willing to share some with you when he makes it. I mean, that could be another source of revenue. Jam. I don't think anyone would complain too much about that. How much sustenance? Yeah, okay, yeah, this needed the sustenance boost. As for here, dust. This might be the turning point where I go and die again. Just enough, alright. I live to fight another day. Need to slowly expand here and ignore this place. This place is for energy, this place is for food. Alrighty. Boom. Radiation burns and dust storm. Just the way I like my Martian mornings. Pop. Alrighty. Increase in population, less food, land to grow food. Water pressure, dust storms already covered. And these are eternal plants, alright, that gives them a better boost. So slow expansion of this is a good thing. I shouldn't spend too much. I might be going I might be needing all the cash I can get soon, but oh, I got lettuce. That's right. Okay, back. Alright, this is slightly more expensive, but it gives me more cash. More sustenance. The 35 on that will drain my pockets dry. I better not do that. Nothing's gonna destroy the crops and I can scale back, but cash. I think I can expand into here, and if I remove all that, I should be able to just enough. Oh, it's power I'm destroying those things for, not for cash. That's a waste. Alright, I should have just enough power for this, and enough cash for this. Build one here, and eight, 11, 14. Put that there. Slowly expanding food prop. I need more cash. Don't we all? I hope the population doesn't explode. Population don't explode, please. I'm limited in what I can do. Alright, now here comes the scary part. How much did I grow? Steady incline is good. Explosive growth, bad. Nice! Your assistant Marvin the Martini was able to make a homemade Martian jam from the grapes you provided. He said it's even better than the blueberry jam that he made back in Plutopia Plantina. 60, okay, not too bad. From the 45 we had before, it is pretty... what the... Hey, see the solar flare on the forecast? Yep, you guessed it. Looks like this could be an extra some solar flare. You know, the one that kills all unprotected types of crops in this situation. So similar to the cold snaps that we saw in Utopia, all plants can take damage from a super solar flare unless protected with radiation. Yippee! This costs no power. Irrigation and radiation protection? But it costs a shit ton. Irrigation, but no dust protect. There's not gonna be dust, so... And it's doubled as well. Okay, I can make this work. Let's get rid of all the dust shields so I can have plenty of energy. Alright. This is the cheapest way to do it so far. Still short. For the greater good. I should be able to just survive this. Thank God I got this shield. Holy hell. It would have been big trouble if I didn't. extra crispy plants coming right up. And 13 more to the population. I better expand on the dust side quickly. Martian citizens feel left out while Earth celebrates a new year. Settlers watch in envy from afar as their counterparts back on Earth get to ring in the new year every 365 days. Meanwhile, Martian citizens have to wait 668 days, almost double the amount of year for their New Year celebration. You escape Mars to avoid the climate change that's been happening, that's been on all these papers, and you're complaining about the new year. Dark dust storms intrigue Medusae Fossé settlers. The Martian winds seem to be picking up more than just the dust at the Medusae Fossé outpost. Residents have noticed that the dust storms look a bit darker than usual thanks to the deposits of volcanic ash in the region. The ash has given the local dust storms even a dark, eerie tint. Oh god. Alright, what do I plant here? Because now I've got more people to feed. I've got dust storms to worry about, so can't do that. Protects against. This gives water and protects against radiation. Potatoes are an alright sort. Sustenance from grapes isn't that great. The cash from kale is abysmal. I'm spending to lose. The cash is good, but I've got no dust protection, but that doesn't produce any. Think of the future. What does that do again? Gives food increase by 50%, but if I get a bunch of kale, I should be able to counteract that. Close to evening it out, alright. No, it's cheaper to go with the domes. One shot. Wait. Wasn't there a... Clicking at full speed? Nothing. Ah, okay, that was a waste of... I need the grow lights in order to grow. This 50% sustenance won't do a thing. Kale only needs light and water. I can worry about that later. 50% back isn't too bad. That's relatively cheap, so it counteracts that. Hey presto, I managed to save myself. should be enough to survive. Not more than survive, I'm making 10 extra. I need to grow potatoes. First catering job on Mars. One of the settlers of Medusa Fossa, the Medusae Fossae, is throwing a big party to celebrate the anniversary of the first manned mission to Mars. She requested you to help cater a party. Seeing as you're the only one, as you were the first one to grow crops on Mars, she wants to serve potatoes in all their forms. Wait, I'm the first one? I thought there were people who were fired before me. It doesn't matter. Time to go. Looks like I got some potatoes to grow. Oh god, the irrigation stuff is not cheap. Alright, the harsh dust storms out of the way. Yeah, kale. Use these grapes. $87. Wait. And no water. Mayor praises Department of Agriculture pioneers of farming on Mars. Mayor claims the Department of Agriculture is a pioneer in the world of food production, saying that sustaining life on a desolate red planet is no easy feat. The settlement, the mayor added, could have never thrived without the hard work. Yeah, without my hard work, you'd a lot be starving. I pray the potatoes are enough. They are not. No dust storm, so I may be able to get away with it. Oh boy. Radiation and dust storm, hang on, wait. That might be a better combination. Oh, costs electric, but it's cheaper. Radiation, dust storms, and having the irrigation system would cover this. No, it wouldn't cover this. I don't have any crops for that yet, so I guess I won't bother. Slowly expand that way, and I'll have to save potato planting for another year. Oh, I forgot I changed it for glow lights occasion yet. Oh no. I took out the water. Oh, that's not good. Radiation damage to one and water damage to the other one. I lost 5, 7, 6 people. Okay, not too bad. Okay, we read that one. Settlers complain exercising on Mars is less effective. Due to Mars' lower gravity, some settlers are complaining that exercising relying on their body weight aren't as effective as like they were on Earth. They note that things like push-up and jump rope in particular are easier in lower gravity, rendering them less effective forms of exercise. Just wear a heavier pack. Okay, wheat is good. A lot of food, but no cash return. There's a dust storm coming. Okay, I need to grow potatoes, that's an obvious thing. And to grow potatoes I need water. I'll produce 6 if I put it on top of the irrigation. This will produce 4, this will produce 4, this will produce nothing because I can't plant it. This 50%, this will produce 12. This will produce 7, 10, 11 depending if it rounds up. This is cheaper, so I can buy more and afford more upgrades. This gives me a lot of cash not in return, but it does give me cash. The systems are expensive. $40 from that. Oh, sure. Okay, this one will be better. Right, think. I need to at least grow, let's see, 4 potatoes. Power is an issue. The cheaper route, 9. Less cash spent. The kale's there. The dust storm coming, so I can't put that one down. That's not gonna produce more. Keep thinking. Not good at that, but you gotta try. Ooh, I almost missed that. Water variation. Not a lot else I can do. Should be enough. I shouldn't have to worry about the next year. I should have enough cash to afford all the crops again. I just built that. Thanks for destroying that. Oh, the potatoes. And it's growing again. Water pressure. Success of other Mars settlements increases interest in Mars. The success of the Gale Crater, Valles Marines, and Utopia Plantia settlements have led to an increased interest in moving to Mars among Earthlings. Officials report that the rate of arriving settlers at the Medusa Fosse is higher than what is seen at other parts. Yeah, I've noticed. Flores Mansion. This dude got 2 mansions. Ooh, B. 20 extra gold, I don't have to walk. 20 energy, okay, now I do one. Advanced hydroponic system. Irrigation, lighting, increasing. Okay, that is something I have to build immediately. This goes there, 16. I need a radiation shield here. Okay, first crops come first. I can't be too crazy about this. There's a dust storm incoming. This requires water and dust protection. Okay, if I get rid of all this, I can see what I've got. In terms of cash and in terms of power. This I'll leave there since they only take cash. Still not enough for now. So I can only go about 3. So, in conclusion, not worth it yet. Work with what I've got for now. Water grow light. Remove the grow lights. Irrigation with dust protection. And then replace this with food. And the potatoes are sold out, so I can't rely on them. Let us provide 6, 50% of that would be 3, 9. 8, 50, 12, okay, kale's a better option. Even though it's hella more expensive. Water and grow light. I have this set up and grow the wheat instead. I can't get any more power. Produces 4 food, and this produces 7. Plus I'll get cash back, so I'll need to pull back my investment in this place. I'll start with this one since I have to upgrade all this anyway. That gives me back some energy and some cash. Scale it back a bit. Don't want to repeat what happened. Too much people, too little cash, and then I die. Alright. Oh, I have enough food but not enough cash. This is gonna end poorly. $111. Oh, it's gonna be another grave soon enough. Free only needs radiation protection. I'm taking this one. Exercise less effective. Radiation levels, you've seen that one. Dust storms galore, great. Might not be smart to have the grapes actually. Negative free production. Oh god. This provides light and water. Anything kale really needs. I could sacrifice 50% of the population, but that will not end well. Can't grow wheat. Can't grow kale because that's too expensive. Got some radiation. But the sustenance is low. I've got no protection against dust storms. Not every patch is covered by water. Total radiation. I should have gotten the... many people are gonna die unless I figure something out. Okay, let's go back to the start. This is garbage. This is garbage. This I'll keep for now so I can have something there. Need a radiation shield since most of them don't require radiation at all. I've got kale there, and there. If I keep that there, that's a place where I can grow food. One kale, the rest potato. Only 10 people will die? It's good enough for me. Oh boy, that is messed up to say. Only 10 of you are gonna die, and that's a risk I am willing to take. Ah, that'd be so screwed up to actually say. Oh, 12 people died. A few people got a little greedy and ate more than they should have. And radiation plans to take me out. Barely any of this is radiation protection. Oh god. Fellas, if you thought last year was bad, prepare yourselves. Oh boy. Okay. I can save it, I can save it. I just need to destroy all this. Why does it say radiation 5? It should be radiation 100. Get rid of everything. Everything is gone. Start expanding this way. Okay, now I need cash producing ones, Higher earning to sustenance ratio. Lettuce. I need more potatoes actually. Potatoes out of stock, okay, big deal. 8, 9, 2, 7, 14. Okay, this gives more cash technically. Right. And with this, I should be able to survive. And plenty to spare. Oh, phew, okay. Expand everything into the soil area. This is gonna be my saving grace. I should have gotten corn early as well. Holy hell, is it saving my hide. $119 now. I'm surprised people would want to come. Dragon fruit. Ooh, dragon fruit's tasty. 5th! I'm taking that. New citizens with thrilling lack of population on Mars. The new batch of settlers from Earth are thrilled to see the population that has overridden their home planet is not present on Mars. Yet despite Mars' desolate temperatures and dust storms, citizens are claiming that they would trade dust for population energy. God, people come to Mars, hate other people, yikes. Wonder if any of you lot would be willing to jump to Mars if it means less people. There'd also be no allergies because there wouldn't be any like pollen and stuff in the air because you'd have to wear spacesuits most of the time. Swarms of settlers from Earth creating new challenges. Department of Agriculture scrambling to feed the vast number of settlers arriving from Earth, all whom escaped the ecologically collapsing planet. Although a challenge, the department is confident they will find enough food to go around. There's been a few days where that was a struggle. Work for the next slot. This needs dust and water, so not happening. I don't have enough food. Wait, that was dumb of me. Wheat did not solve that. Wheat did not solve that. Okay. Okay, now for thinking. Earnings is good, but survival is just as important. Okay. Right, there's the discounts for them being in groups. Eh, 5 people isn't a huge loss. Oh wait, meteor shower, destroyed crops, less cash. Eh, shouldn't be that bad. Destroy the potatoes, please, for the love of... That's the less expensive one. Oh, and they got rid of the water for one of them. Oh god. More people dying than what I hoped for. Population loss, not too bad. Oh, but that was a hefty blow to the... It's not worth it yet. Yeah, I'm losing 5 every time I buy that. Yeah, that's not worth it. Eight, 9, cost relation to how much it costs to put it down. No, this is the way to go. Water radiation, that's not worth it. Problems after problems. Okay, gotta think. Be careful about this. Grow lights in place. We should be able to confidently grow more food. without having to worry too much about whether I'll survive or not. Then the question of cash comes up, because I can't spend enough. I'm basically going to kill off the population later. So if I go with dust storm protection instead, I only need 2 more potatoes, okay. If I hear dust here, 3 bits of dust with water, that's useless, so wheat. And if I do this, no. 7 to 3. Still short one. Just enough to survive and still make a bit of cash. Okay, I've got that down pat. Need potatoes though. Potatoes are delicious. Alright. Dark storms and the convenience of online shopping, that's a new one. New citizens arriving at the outpost report feeling homesick for online shopping specifically. They report missing the massive online markets of clothes, furniture, food, and more on Earth. My favorite stores just don't offer the shipping to Mars. I wonder why. Algae farm. 15 power, 15 1.5 sustenance. Not worth it. Two more potatoes and I can stop growing them. Okay, right now the cost 14, 5, you get 5 extra coins per batch, so just enough, but not enough for corn. How much? Okay, 2 full potatoes, plenty of cash, a little too much food, but I'll deal with that as it comes. Go. Alright. Watering out the storm, growing enough potatoes for the celebration. That's about 10 years too late. A diet of corn. Party on! The help of the first manned mission to Mars. Anniversary party was a success, and everyone at the ceremony attended, including your assistant, Martin the Lazy. Everyone loved the locally grown potatoes. 157. Okay, powerful peppers. Another group of refugees came to Mars. They're gonna be staying on Mars permanently if I'm not careful. The beans and kale, okay. Beans and kale. How much of both? 6 of that and 6 of kale, okay. Kale requires sun and water. not enough. This requires dust protection. That's radiation protection. I'll keep that. Don't really need this. No. I do in case something bad happens. Wait, it's only solar flares. It's only a solar flare. And nothing bad will happen. It's just a solar flare. Expanding is expensive and costs quite a bit of power, and I don't have enough for lettuce, so wheat requires the light, that's right. Pretty sure I have enough cash left. Oh, it's power, yeah, that's right, I just gave up on that. Alright, should be done that quest. I believe we'll be able to do the next one. Stop moving. You like your crops of extra radiation today, folks. Because you don't have a choice if you want to live. Superfoods on Mars. Great job. Kale and quinoa have now become a staple in the diets of many settlers at the Medusae Fossae outpost. Nutritionalists have confirmed the Martian variety of these two crops will retain their high nutrition content. 187. 30 people joined. Oh, and the radiation storm. The Medusae Fossae outpost is growing at an impressive rate and Bert Tumble, the head of the Interplanetary Department of Education, has noticed, encouraging you to grow the population, which will define the Medusae Fossae as the largest outpost on Mars to date. Oh boy, why can't there be a special on this one? I need it. Let's produce more sustenance. What am I doing? I need more power. That's gonna cost 40 on its own. Yeah, roughly 40. Nursery. Tarantula nursery. Oh. Eating spiders, no thank you. Oh, not feel right. Not sound right, that is not right. This is produce radiation protection in case I screw up later on. Estimated production. Oh, cash not looking too good. Something that produces money. Let's just see how well this goes now. Okay. Well, that thing, I can expand it later, wait a minute. Water and dust protection. We'll do grow lights for now. Really see. Put that brain to 100%. cash and that to spare, right. I got bits left over to start expanding here. I need more power. I should be good. The burning flames of radiation coming to help improve our crop's growth, or potentially kill us all. Either or. And with that, on behalf of the Interplanetary Department of Agriculture, we would like to thank you for all your help bringing prosperity to all 4 settlements across the planet, including the Medusae Fossé. You successfully unlocked all the crops, upgrades, and buildings available at the outpost, and you may use them to continue growing the population in the outpost. In recognition, of your achievements, you have also been awarded 100 coins. The success of the early outposts are a sign of hope for humanity's future on Mars. Ah. Oh, I can continue playing? You know what? It started at the Gale Crater. I wonder how far I can take this before I kill everyone. Garlic. Extra 40 minutes Martian soul changes the settler's terminology. Some Martian citizens have started using the term 427 instead of 24/7, addressing the fact that Martian day or sol is 40 minutes longer than Earth. The term has proven to be a mouthful, and most settlers have. Yeah, I would not 40/27/7. Yeah, that'd be annoying. So I've come far from here. Just a small dust bowl in the middle of nowhere to a dead volcano, essentially. Oh, I've covered all 4. This is pretty fun. And I think this will be the end of it for today. Thanks for everyone for showing up. Kinda wasn't expecting anyone. I hope you had fun watching this. And I think it's time for me to end it here. So, again, thank you all for coming, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Hope you had fun. Bye.